From the heart of Uganda to the quietest corners of our cities and across distant borders, an invisible war rages on against the dignity of girls. The rise in human trafficking and commercial sexual exploitation has shattered the dreams of countless young girls, many of whom remain trapped in cycles of abuse, lured under false promises or forced into sexual exploitation just to survive.
Nga sina joininga Rahab Uganda, nakulira Mulago. Ebiseera ebyo mamange yatundanga waragi. So mu kaseera ako we nalabanga mamange strugglinga kubanga alina okusasulanga rent, alina okusasulira fees, alina otuliisa, alina okukola biki. Mu kunyigirizibwa ennyo nga mpulira njagala kuyamba maama. Embeera yankaka nnyo, mwaka akaseera was sexually exploited.
Before I met Rahab, I used to stay in Katanga. Due to the poverty at home, my mom had no job. We were not going to school. Everything was messed up. Life wasn't so easy because buku forcing okola anything dangerous whereby you don't want to do but you have to do it. Ebyandetera into sexual harassment.
Nava munsi z'ebweru gye bali bantwala okola ki okukola naye nga like through kulimbibwa nti bagaba sente nyingi nnyo. Kati ebintu ebyakolebwanga nga mu butuufu bitiisa abakuleetera abasajja nga bataano n'olw'embeera n'okubikola. Kwe kutuuka for sure n'obeera nga ne muno mwali nayonooneka munda like ekibumba ekyo almost nali ngudde n'eddalu. Nze nafaako na omanyi gundi wuyo mufu kubanga nze nzijukira we bambikka bambikka ebigoye nga ne badduka nga bamanyi nfudde. I swear n'okunteka ku nnyonyi bikimu nali nga atategeera okutegeera nategeera nga Rahab emaze kunkwatako. Rahab teba kunkwatako nali nja kufa bufi ge mazima. Nebaza Mukama through n'okunkansolinga kubanga nabeera ne counselings nyingi nnyo ne bandabirira. Rahab bandabirira paka nga wondaba wenfaanana kati.
Since 2005, Rahab Uganda has worked tirelessly to rescue, rehabilitate, and reintegrate girls and young women affected by sexual exploitation and trafficking. Through love and care, Rahab Uganda has turned their stories around, restoring dignity, reigniting dreams, and rebuilding futures grounded in self-worth, skills, and faith.
I thank God that I met Rahab, and Rahab changed my life. Rahab gave me hope and that faith that I'm important, that I can be something in the world. Rahab loved us so much. We thank God for the good shelter we had because it had a good impact in our lives. Twa feeling up bulungi nti you feel like you're at home because you're getting everything. They give you everything you need.
Through its shelter and drop-in center in Kampala, Rahab Uganda has supported over 15,000 survivors with safe accommodation, psychosocial care, spiritual care, and counseling, enabling them to reclaim their lives.
My first time nga nakatuuka ku shelter nasamala amaka gaali malungi, security nungi, emmere mulya bulungi, ne batuyiga okutunga, ne batuyigiriza how to bake, kwegamba tetwatuleka kyekimu.
Through the drop-in center, over 300 girls have been supported through formal education and vocational training, with 11 reaching university and 40 earning diplomas and certificates. Nearly 1,200 women have received hands-on training in income-generating skills like tailoring, baking, and hairdressing, empowering 500 into employment and enabling over 240 to run their own businesses. Girls who once saw themselves as victims now stand as graduates, entrepreneurs, and community leaders.
Okuva Rahab yantandikira business zange, banzimbira edduuka, mulimu salon, ntekamu boutique, banzimbidde ennyumba era bagimaliriza. Ate era ndi mukyala mulimi, natandika nadde okulima. Nima muwogo, nima kasooli, natandise nawo n'embizzi era ne kweka ziri 23 kwennimira. Njagala nkolewo garden, nkolewo ne home kuba njagala nange okulabirira ku baana.
Because of Rahab, of the skills they taught me, I was able to start up my own business. I'm able to sell out my own products so that I can survive. I can support my family and my baby boy. Because I'm a youth leader and I'm a counselor, I'm influencing the youth in the community. So I'm practicing what Rahab taught me.
Nebaza Katonda olwa Rahab Uganda. Through Rahab Uganda, nafuna omulimu wano ku Redstone Cafe, nze manager waayo. Cafeteria eno njimazemu kati emyaka 5. Nfunyemu emikwano emirungi, nkolera mu kifo ekiri corporate, ndabira family yange, kale obulamu bwange tebusigadde kyekimu, obulamu bwakyuka.
Through partnerships with police and government agencies, Rahab Uganda has led 216 successful rescues and cross-border repatriations and continues to provide aftercare and reintegration for some of the country's most vulnerable girls. But despite this incredible progress, the need is growing. Every month, Rahab receives new referrals from Uganda Police, placing overwhelming pressure on the already limited safe spaces and resources. That's why Rahab Uganda is now launching its most ambitious mission yet, the construction of Hopeland. In 2022, Rahab Uganda secured 36 acres of fertile land known as Hopeland, a permanent sanctuary named Hopeland. When completed, Hopeland will be a fully equipped haven offering safe accommodation for up to 120 survivors at a time. It will house a health center for trauma recovery, private counseling rooms to support emotional healing, and modern equipped classrooms for vocational and digital skills training. A creative space for music and arts to nurture creativity, while the sports facilities will help girls rebuild their strength and confidence. Hopeland will also include income-generating projects like poultry, vegetable gardens, and dairy units to support sustainability and enterprise training.
Woyita side zeyo gye nakulira abaana bangi bakyali mu mbeera embi, Wandegeya, Katanga, Kamwocha, abaana bangi bakyali mu mbeera mbi. Bwe tufuna ekyo ekizimbe kya Hopeland kisobola okuyambako abo abaana bonna gye bali ne basobola okufuuka kye tuli essaawa zino.
I'm a girl child who was helped, and I think someone else there needs help too. So that's the reason why I think Rahab needs a big shelter to get more and more girls so that I can give them hope.
Rahab Uganda now calls on corporate partners, donors, government, development agencies, and compassionate individuals to join the Hope Raising 2025 campaign and invest in structures that will save lives and restore dignity. Rahab Uganda stands ready. The architectural designs are approved, the land is secured and fenced, and the girls are already dreaming. They've drawn pictures of the dormitories they hope to sleep in. They've sketched the trees that they want to plant. What remains is your support to lay the first bricks, raise the walls, and bring this vision to life.
I want to thank God for Rahab and all the mothers, the trustees, and everyone who has put anything for Rahab. You really changed our lives. You did something great in our lives, and we cannot forget that.
Okuva Rahab weyankwatako ndi mukyala eyaddamu amaanyi, ndi health kati okusinziira gye bannonda.
Ani yali amanyi nti nze omuwala Ssanyu yabeeranga e Mulago mu Kawalagi wali mu bufunda bw'e Mulago. Buli kya nga nze Irene nze manager wa Redstone Cafeteria. Rahab Uganda, mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala, mwebale okunfuula kino kye ndi olwaleero.
Their voices say it all. The testimonies of these survivors reflect the very heartbeat of Rahab Uganda's mission. They are living proof of what healing, opportunity, and love can achieve. Yet hundreds more are still waiting to be reached, and their hope and future depend on what we choose to build today. Every gift you make to Hopeland goes far beyond money. It becomes a lifeline, offering freedom, restoring dignity, and renewing futures. Hopeland will deepen Rahab's work, extend its reach to thousands more girls across Uganda and the region, and solidify a long-term nationwide response to trafficking and exploitation. Support Hope Raising 2025. Let's build Hopeland, restore dignity, transform lives.